Thursday I bought a Tesla. Now I know that's an aggressive way to start out the video, but purchased one so it'd be a week previous to today. I purchased a 2015 Model S Tesla, super nice. It was blue, very nice. And I was looking at the price tag, I was considering, this is like the hardest decision in my entire life. This is like, I spent more time considering the Tesla than I did considering joining the Navy. So I rented one. This is the rental right here. This is a P85 Model S, very nice car. You know, fancy door handles, whatnot. But I drove it and I absolutely fell in love with it. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what car I got, what car I decided on, and why I did so. So welcome to the video, stay tuned. So I'm using the lady's vehicle, which is a Toyota RAV4 for now. She has the vehicle that I just purchased. I hope she's treating it okay. But I think she is. So right now I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna cook a Hello Fresh meal, which are kind of like pre-prepared meals, except you have to cook them a little bit. They give you all the ingredients and you just cook them. And then after that, I'm gonna go to the gym. Pork chop. It has a little bit of vinegar and jelly on it. This is broccoli and about 4 ounces of potato. Now, this is my pre-workout meal. After this, I'm gonna hit up the gym. New order that came in from 10,000cc. Just came in today, just in time for back and leg day. Now, the reason I like these shorts is because they last a long time and the fit is good. They have a liner inside of them that's a lot tighter than the outer. So you get lots of support there. And usually if there's a short this thin, it tends to show your wee-wee. I didn't really know how to put that one. I didn't want to say but yeah, that's why I like these. And as opposed to H&M shorts, like I usually shop at H&M. I'm all about price, I'm a price guy. I buy these for like 15 bucks. But the problem with these is they're cotton and they prick, or they will bunch up right here, and after probably a month and a half of wear, they are no good anymore. So these right here, I've had a couple for about 2.5 months and they are just like brand new. So that's why I like 10,000cc, and the price of these is about double the H&M shorts. So with the code Alexander, you can get 20% off on the website, and they have a bunch of Black Friday deals if you want to look at those as well. So now I'm going to the gym. It's leg day. Hitting up some back and hamstrings today. So a lot of you were asking about the straps. They're finally available. They're going to be the second link in the description. So I have 4 different flavors. Let me get a close-up of those. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Lifting straps, we have the tan, we have the Marpad, the ACU, and as well as the black. They're 21 inches long, which is why I liked them. That's why I created them like that, because I like them to be a little bit longer. So yeah, hitting up the rest of the back. So at the top of the pull down, you'll notice that I'm breathing in. So I'm breathing in, expands the rib cage. It helps you really get a good stretch on your lat, in my opinion. This is the way I do it, and when I come down, I'm breathing out. I'm forcing, I'm squeezing everything that I can, and I come down just below the nipple with a bar. So full contraction each time. It's a pretty good pump. Hadn't really been open about this a whole lot, but after I stopped training for the bodybuilding show, I kind of steered away from bodybuilding style type training. You know, I joined a CrossFit gym down the road, and I just kind of wanted to refresh myself and try something new. So after probably 2 or 3 months of training CrossFit-ish style, like high intensity training and intervals training, I started to steer back towards bodybuilding. You know, I think it's in my blood. I love it. I love just going to the gym, getting a good pump, and looking for results, you know, week after week. So I started steering a lot more towards bodybuilding style training. I was probably in the gym 3 or 4 times a week at the CrossFit gym, and now I'm back in the gym about 3 or 4 times a week in 24-hour fitness. It feels good. I've been haven't been doing a whole lot of fitness stuff on my channel, not a whole lot of challenges or anything like that, because I put on some weight after the show. Of course, after you stop being so hardcore with your diet, you're gonna put on a little weight, whether it's water retention or whatever, and that's what I've done. So I don't guess I'm as confident now as I used to be, but I'm confident to talk about it enough. You know, everybody has faults, everybody has downfalls from time to time, and not everybody's at their best the whole time. So I'm working on getting better. You guys know I like to go all in. You know, it's pretty dramatic what I do. I've become obsessed with something once I complete it, and once I stop dieting and training so hard enough for the show, I started devoting that time to other things. And I was recently in a movie from Warner Brothers, actually, and it's going to be released next July, and it was a huge project, and I started, you know, applying for background stuff, and that's how I got it. So next year, starting in January, I want to start preparing for something big, whether it's another show, whether it's a big fitness obstacle or something that I've never done before. I think it will be refreshing. I think it will be something very fun to prep for and document for y'all.
Austin, I went to the store, and the guy, like, I was just getting cranberry sauce, and the guy's like, oh, we don't have cranberry sauce. I'm like, you don't have cranberry sauce? And he's like, yeah, most people make it. So now I got stuck making the cranberry sauce. So I guess I have to put these in the thing. We gotta boil them, let them get like all whatever. You put in some sugar and orange. So it can't be that bad.
You have to make homemade cranberry sauce?
And stuffing and sweet potatoes.
What else you got in these bags? Let me see. Any treats for me?
Lemons and wine. That's all.
Where's my beer?
I told you it's in the car because no one helped me bring it in.
Why don't you show the people your stuffing?
We haven't made it yet.
Show people what you're doing with the bread.
Okay. Austin, that's what we gotta do next. So we laid these out for 4 days, and now we made croutons. Austin, I'm worried this isn't gonna be enough.
What kind of bread is that?
This is a sourdough bread, and we're gonna put apples with it.
So this is gonna be homemade stuffing?
Duh.
That's plenty of bread.
I'm nervous it's not gonna be enough.
Made my final goodbyes to the Tahoe. I have an emotional connection with this Tahoe because I've had it for a while. Bought it when I came back from overseas from Bahrain, saved up and bought it in cash, and it's been a good investment, but it's time to sell it. The suspension is messed up with the suspension. The automotive shop quoted me $3 grand to fix it, so time to upgrade. Yes, I'm wearing house shoes, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you the vehicle that I decided to purchase. First of all, this is Sarah's white RAV4 with the black rims. And this is the vehicle that I purchased, the 2013 Range Rover Evoque, whatever. It's not new, and it was between this or the Tesla. Let me tell you why I did not get the Tesla. Because it's $40,000, and you know that you can get the used Model 3, you can get the new Model 3 for 40 grand, or you can get a used Model S for around 40 grand. And I really love the Model S. I test drove one about 2 weeks ago, and I was deciding on it for the past 2 months. Finally test drove it. It made me want it even more, which is what I was afraid of. And then I rented one for 2 days, and I was trying to talk myself out of it. Well, I did that successfully. I didn't want to pay the $40,000. I didn't want to pay that much for something that's not earning me money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sound selfish, but to me, you know, I'm from Alabama, small town. 40 grand is a lot for a vehicle. So this one was 20. I paid 20 for this one. It's I've never owned a vehicle less than 100,000 miles. This has 60,000 miles on it, I think. Definitely used, but still in great shape. And I think the lady is gonna enjoy driving it as well. She's already been taking it lots of places, and if she's happy, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Happy wife, happy life. We're not married, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, this is it. Let me show you the inside of it. It's pretty cool. Just like any other car, actually. Basically, it's got the shift knob right here. It comes up. I'll show you. And it's got the screen. I've never owned a car less than 100,000 miles, like I said, and I figured that it's time to get something that's something that's somewhat reliable and something that's gonna last me for a little bit. So I usually just pay, you know, $3,000 to $5,000 for vehicles, and I keep driving it for 2 or 3 years until they break down, and I just get more and more and more vehicles throughout the years. But yeah, I feel like this is a good purchase. It's got decent space in it, leather seating, and yeah, this is it. 2.0 liter, 4-cylinder, so it saves gas. It's between 21 to 30 miles a gallon between city and highway. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So right now we're going to eat a Thanksgiving dinner at one of my friends, Savannah Glenbin's house. I know some of you have seen her on the channel before, but I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video, and take some time to really think about what you're thankful for. I don't mean to sound cliche, but you know, in America, I believe we're blessed with a lot more things that other countries are not. So I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all in the next video.